When you're creating your artwork in Illustrator, two of the attributes that you'll be spending most of your time with are called the fill and the stroke. As you see here by my little graphic here, the high I'm a fill is pointing to the blue color inside this shape here, which is simply a rounded rectangle, this guy right here. And the stroke tells me that the outline is the stroke. So we can change those at any time by using the tools in our options, or we can use the palettes itself. So I can choose to click in the actual fill color and click on the swatches and change the color this way. Or likewise, I can go up here and change the color. Now, how do we get to the stroke? Well, the old way of doing it was simply to hit the X on the keyboard to bring the fill color to the back and bringing the stroke to the front, and then we could click on a color to change the stroke color, or we would go to the stroke options in the palette and then change the size of the stroke here. But we can do them very easily by going up here and selecting a weight or a thickness for the stroke, as well as the color of the stroke. So just to reiterate, the fill color is what's inside of your shapes, and the stroke is the color on the outside, as well as the thickness and the appearance of that stroke. Another interesting thing about strokes is that we can give them other attributes, such as dashes, and we can make it like dotted lines. But I'm going to talk about that in another lesson. So, if you create an object, let's go ahead and create a star this time, and you decide that you don't want to have a stroke, all you have to do is press this icon right here, or you can also hit the / key on your keyboard and get rid of that stroke for that object. Likewise, let me undo that. We can also get rid of the fill color in the same exact way. You can have an object that simply has nothing but an outline and really no form, so it won't print at all. If I deselect it, you'll see that it's not there. But if we go to the view menu and we choose outline mode, we see that we still have our star. It just has no properties that will print. So it's very important as well. You can always give something no fill and no stroke and always change the fill and stroke anytime. So once again, a quick shortcut is to press X on the keyboard to go between the fill color and the stroke, and then you can choose those colors in several ways, from up here or from the palettes themselves or panels.